Hi, I'm Steve Copnell from Allett Mowers, and today I'm going to show you how to remove the cartridge in the Sandringham 14E. Your purpose for removing the cartridge is either for servicing or to interchange with the Scarify unit. So first we need to take off the side guard using the Allen key provided, which is a 5mm. So there's 4 fixings on the side guard. They are captive fixings as well, so they will stay fitted inside the cover. So now we've got the side guard off, we need to remove the cylinder drive belt. So we do this by slackening the midway tensioner, and we use a 13mm spanner, and we just want to slacken the M8 nylock that's securing that. We can then just slide that within the slot just to take the tension off the belt. And if we just pull that over the top pulley, that belt will come clear. Now to remove the cylinder, we need to take off this pulley so we can pull the cartridge from the unit. Now there's a couple of ways of doing this. We can either use the Allen key and take out the 3 fixings that are securing that pulley, or using a piece of wood, if we position that into the cylinder just to stop that rotating and also prevent it from doing any damage, we can then use the 13mm open spanner and then locating that over the fixing against the fixing next to it, and we can basically use that to lever and rotate that pulley. It is a left-hand thread as well, so we want to be turning this pulley in a clockwise direction to remove. And if we just keep turning that whole assembly will come free. Now we've taken the pulley assembly off, you'll notice that there is a spacer on the shaft. We need to just remove that and just keep that in a safe place, because that will have to go back on when we reinstate that pulley. We can remove now the piece of wood, and there are 2 screws either side securing the cartridge, which we'll need to remove by using the 5mm Allen key. Just be careful of the edges of the cylinder blade. So now we've removed the drive coupling, the pulley and the fixings. The cartridge now is free to remove. So now we're going to replace the cartridge, whether that be the cylinder or the optional Scarify cartridge. It's exactly the same process. So we locate the cartridge into the mower using the 2 fixing bolts. It's always best just to start with the drive side fixing. Just start tightening the thread on that one and then move to the opposite side. Now position the spacer over the thread, and then using the pulley sub-assembly, remember this is a left-hand thread, so to drive this thread on we want to be going anti-clockwise. And then again, using the piece of wood, if we position that into the cylinder just to prevent that from rotating, we can then, using a 13mm open-ended spanner, we can just put some tension onto there just to tighten that thread up. We then want to put the drive belt back on, so we locate that over the top pulley, under the tensioner, and then around the bottom pulley. Using the tensioner then within the slot, we want about 10 millimeters of deflection on the belt, and just adjust that tensioner within the slot just to get the right tension. Once we're happy with that, we can then just nip up the M8 nylock. Now the belts have been replaced, we can now reinstate the cover.